Welcome everybody to this week's video recipe. We're going to start off with our first recipe, which is going to be a farm fresh vegetable succotash with crispy fried Tabasco onion rings. Okay. The first thing you want to have is a large to medium pan over medium high heat, already hot. And then we're going to add the 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. Coat the bottom. I got 1 cup sliced yellow onion. Going to give this a good mix, and we're going to cook this about 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, our onions have been cooking about 2 to 3 minutes. We're going to add 1 cup diced zucchini, seeds removed. Going to add 1 cup yellow squash, seeds removed, diced. Going to add 1 cup sliced okra. Going to add 1 cup of the bi-colored corn kernels. Then I have 1 cup of diced tomatoes. Give that a good mix. I mean, already you can see how beautiful it is. And you're getting to use a lot of the ingredients, vegetables in your farm bag with one recipe, which is really good. So just give it a good mix, and then we're going to cook this about 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, our vegetables have been cooking together about 2 to 3 minutes. Still got a beautiful color. What we want to do now, you want to give it a good seasoning. I'm going to take it some salt. Don't be shy of the salt. Brown black pepper. Okay. Stir. Now we're going to use a 1/4 cup of white wine to deglaze the bottom of the pan. Okay. And we're going to let that cook the alcohol out for about a minute. Okay, we've had the wine cook out for about a minute. We're going to add our vegetable stock. Pretty much just to cover the vegetables. Probably going to do about 1 cup. Alright, once you get the vegetable stock in, we're going to add 4 tablespoons of butter. Okay, once you get the butter in, we're going to let this cook. We're going to let it do a simmer for about 5 to 8 minutes. It's going to slightly thicken as the vegetable stock reduces. Okay, so about 5 to 8 minutes on the succotash. While that's happening, we can go ahead and start on our fried onions. Okay, I have 1 cup buttermilk, 2 tablespoons Tabasco. All I did was mix them together. Then I'm going to pour them over my onion slices, and we're going to let that marinate for about 5 minutes. And in that 5 minutes, we're going to keep stirring them to get them evenly coated. Okay, everybody, succotash has been cooking about 8 minutes. What you want to do now is give it a taste, see if it needs any more seasoning. I'm just going to add a little bit of salt. A little more pepper. Okay, so this is ready to go. I'm going to take it off the heat. It's been cooking together. All the vegetable flavors have combined in that 8 minutes. It really tastes amazing. Okay, while I have that resting, we're going to go ahead and fry the Tabasco buttermilk onion rings. So I have them here. They've been sitting in the buttermilk and Tabasco for about 5 minutes. I'm just going to add them to the flour, which I seasoned with salt and pepper. It's just regular all-purpose flour. Okay, I'm just going to coat them with the flour. Now, depending on how crunchy you want these, you can double batter them. I'm only going to do it one time. Alright, so I got my vegetable oil. It's been on the heat. It's at about 375 degrees. Just going to drop the onion rings in. We're going to cook these till a nice golden crispy brown. Okay, the onion rings are nice golden brown and crispy. Anytime you fry anything, you want to add it to a paper towel right out of the grease, and then you want to season immediately with salt and pepper. Because it's all going to absorb real quick while it's hot. So, a little salt and pepper, onion rings done. Okay everybody, now to plate up this vegetable succotash, what I like to do is get kind of a shallow bowl. I'm going to ladle some of this, the veggie succotash, in the bowl. Get a little bit of everything. Still beautiful colors. You got a really nice broth in there. It's got the butter, the wine, all the juices from the vegetables have kind of married together for that 8 to 10 minutes now. Okay. I like to add a little extra virgin olive oil. Okay. Now, for the fun part, I'm going to top this with the crispy Tabasco onion rings. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then in your bag you have some flat leaf parsley, which will be a great herb to flavor this as a garnish. All I did is pull off the leaves, couple chops with a knife, and sprinkle over your dish. And I tell you, right there, you have an amazing farm fresh vegetable succotash with crispy fried onion rings. Okay everybody, second recipe for today. We're going to be using the watermelon that you have in your bag, fresh strawberries. So it's going to be a watermelon strawberry salad with the mojito mint and a balsamic glaze. Okay, so this recipe is very, very simple. Okay, what you want to do is get a bowl. Okay, right here I have 1 cup of the watermelon, bite-sized pieces, into the bowl. I got 1 cup of the sliced strawberries into the bowl. Okay, I got about a tablespoon of red onion. Very thinly sliced, okay? Really thin. Very important. Alright, to this we're going to add 1 tablespoon lime juice. Then we're going to add 1 tablespoon local organic honey. Get that in there. Alright, what you want to do now is gently mix together. Get it nice and coated so you got some really juicy and sweet watermelon. The strawberries, ripe, juicy, sweet. We added a little bit of acidity with the lime juice to kind of wake up, make it real bright. And then we added the honey just to balance the acidity. And we have the onions for a little bit of sharpness. Touch of heat, not much. Okay. Now, what you want to do to plate this, okay, let's get a plate. Let me get a bigger spoon. Okay. Take some, go right in the center of the plate for presentation. Okay. It's going to be a beautiful salad. A couple more strawberries right there. Okay, next thing you want to do, I talked about that balsamic glaze. You can buy this at a supermarket, which I bought at Publix actually. Just go to the vinegar section, look at the balsamic vinegars, and you'll find at least 2 options of a balsamic glaze. Basically all it is balsamic vinegar that's been reduced down with a little bit of sugar, so it's kind of like a syrup. So it's really nice and sweet. It's got a nice tang, that balsamic tang too. And it's going to go well with the fruit. So all I do is give a drizzle around, just like that. Okay. The color right there, the contrast, I mean, it's beautiful. So I have some feta cheese here. Now we're going to add a salting component. Just going to sprinkle some feta cheese, like so. Okay, let me move this right here. Now I'm going to take the mojito mint, give it a few chops, then just sprinkle that on top. Just like that. And of course, I add a little extra virgin. And there you have it. You have a beautiful watermelon, fresh strawberry, probably the last of the season. So, and the mojito mint, which is really a nice mint flavor. And you got the saltiness of the feta cheese and the sweet tangy of the balsamic glaze. So definitely give this a try. And this would be perfect hot summer night dessert for you guys. So I hope you enjoy it. And the succotash with the fried onion rings. And I will see you next week for more recipes.